Hey, what's up, everybody? This is week 40, October 4th through the 11th. And this week I'm not going to do a bag of holding. I just really haven't had the time to sift through the comments and whatnot because of the Extra Life event that we had last Thursday and Friday, the 1st and 2nd, from noon to noon. And, you know, it was an amazing time. And we raised, our community raised $3,110. Can you guys believe that? $3,110 for Extra Life. And, you know, the benefactor that I chose was the Arnold Palmer's Children's Hospital of Florida. And I'm so glad that we did that. And it's so humbling to see that we have such a, a small, tight, close knit, community, and we raised that much money. It was just unbelievable. Anyways, we were number 2 on the entire Dungeons and Dragons team, and we've raised I think around 5% of the total money on the team, which is spectacular. And guys, I really appreciate it. First off, I'd like to thank everybody that participated, whether you were there for moderating, whether you were there and you actually showed financial support, or if you were one of my players. I really thank everybody that participated. We had a great time, gave away a bunch of stuff, which that is the next thing I'd like to mention, that I've gotten all of the emails out through Twitch to all of the winners. I think there were like 30 or 40 winners. A lot of D&D swag, and thank you to Greg Bilslin and Alyssa over there at Wizards of the Coast. They sent me a box that actually arrived Thursday morning, and had a bunch of patches, some water bottles, and then I also had some extra subscriber funds that I bought a book, and Sandman won the grand prize. So congratulations, Sandman. Gave away a lot of cool stuff. I've sent everybody emails, and I'm just waiting for everybody's replies back, and I'll be getting those out. As soon as I get your addresses, I'll be sticking your address on an envelope and sending it out. And remember, if you're overseas, you'll probably have to pay $1 shipping because of the phenomenal cost for shipping, but it's worth it because of those D&D patches. They were literally selling for $35 or $50 on the D&D stream. So, hey, I'll tell you what, thanks again, Wizards of the Coast. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome for hooking me up with that swag to give away to all these good people. So, anyways, we played Princes of Apocalypse and Out of the Abyss. And I played 2 games of each. We tried to do... Well, I tried to do a game every 6 hours, and I originally had a 4 times 6 hours time slot, and that just went out the window. I never expected the amount of people, first off, to participate, and there were a lot of people there. So, with a lot of people asking questions, the game was very slow, and then with the amount of game perks, the mechanics of the game were just downright broken, which was fun because we never do that. We never just have fun and just power game and just throw a bunch of dice around. And I apologize to all the players out there, or to all the viewers that love serious, just pure mechanical games. But guys, the videos for Thursday and Friday, like I said, the mechanics are totally broken. Everybody had like 9, 10, a dozen inspirations, automatic crit strikes, roll ones, like a dozen healing potions, hundreds of gold. It was crazy, but hey, it was all for charity, and it's so worth doing that once in a while, just to kind of like let your hair down. And just remember that D&D is all about fun anyway, and it's just not about just pure mechanics and every little nitpicky rule. Everybody had a great time, and like I said, thank you to my players that volunteered. I couldn't have done it without them. Seriously, the entire event went so smooth, and I couldn't have done it without my players. And you know, I'd also like to thank Check for Traps, Tiny Azora, that hung around and didn't even really get to play. And thank you guys for hanging out, and thank you for you guys donated as well. So you guys, thank you everybody again. I can't say thank you enough. I mean, it just really means a lot, and we'll do this again next year for Extra Life for sure. Make it an every year thing. All right. So to move on from Extra Life, I did a review on the new Numenera product that just came out. It's called Into the Night, and Into the Night is the new space version of Numenera from the Ninth World. And you know, I just backed this a couple weeks ago, and we've already got our first product. And this, if you had not had a chance to look at this Kickstarter, it is downright amazing. If you thought the Numenera box set was amazing, this was even a more phenomenal Kickstarter. I think there's a total of 8 hardbacks, 3 content books. This is the space book. There's Into the Depths. That's going to be about the, you know, all the deep waters of the Ninth World. There's also going to be a Into the I think Into the Plains, which are going to be all the different planes. And then there were so many goals and stretch goals that there was a Player Options 2 book and a 200-page Bestiary 2 book. You know, couple hardback novels, and oh my goodness, it was just such a phenomenal Kickstarter, and I'm so glad that I got into it. I haven't been able to play Numenera yet, but I think this is going to be something that I save for around the table. But who knows? Maybe we may eventually get this around the table on the virtual tabletop as well. I would like to, but we'll have to see how that goes down the line. So. Just a beautiful product, so you could check out that review that I had done. Now you're also going to be noting that the website is in very bad shape. To me, it's in very bad shape, meaning there's going to be a lot of changes going on. One of my players, you guys know her, Zovia. She is in the middle of redoing the logo, redoing everything between all social media aspects, the website, the Twitch channel. Everything is going to match. I'm tired of having things not matching. So, and that's my fault. You know, just kind of keep putting things on the back burner, and that was one thing. But it's been brought to the forefront. The website is going to be redone. Everything from the 5e character database, which is going to actually end up being much nicer presented. Everything is just going to be so much nicer. So give it a couple weeks. I started working on the EXP. Almost got the new Wheel of Misfortune done. It's all a work in progress, guys, you know, especially with one person working on the majority of this. Actually, except for the art part of it, Zovi is doing the art. I pretty much do everything myself, guys. So be patient with me. It will be up. But the website's going to be much more streamlined, much more condensed to where it's not going to be so clustered with stuff. Now, for this week, I'm not going to be streaming Monday or Tuesday. I just want to take a couple days off. The 24-hour stream really took a lot out of me, so I'm going to be resting, recuperating, and my son and I are going out tomorrow, Tuesday, and kind of spending the day together. So I will see you guys on Wednesday this week. So Wednesday this week we're going to be doing a Dungeon Master workshop, and I'm going to be touching base with the 5th edition multi-classing with multiple spellcaster classes. There's quite a few rules that go along with that. I should have done a much better job explaining all of that when I actually talked about multi-classing in 5e, but this this particular DM workshop will be dedicated to that. We'll go over all the small little rules, break everything down to where you'll understand everything fully. Also, I'm going to preview Into the Night, Numenera. We'll also go over this. This book is beautiful, everybody. I mean, it really is. I've spent a couple hours today reading through it. It is another quality product from Monacook Games, and I really can't wait to dive into this game. It is going to be a blast. All right, then after that, we will be taking a look at the new Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition Unearthed Arcana that was just dropped this morning, and they are introducing prestige classes now. So I kind of thought prestige classes would be something that they would introduce because of how the archetype system is, and there's only level 20, maximum of a level 20. So I did predict prestige classes, and there is a new Rune Master prestige class. So we'll be taking a close look at that also on Wednesday. So pretty busy DM workshop. Plus I got a few things in the mail from viewers, and I also would like to go over the Amazon list and the G2A list and all the affiliate stuff. Usually we'll do that a couple times a month. So Thursday we'll be back to playing Pathfinder, and we'll be playing our Inner Sea Gestalt game, and the party is trying to find some information out about some strange happenings that have been going on in the small town that they're in between the dwarves and the humans and the druids. So we'll be picking up the Pathfinder Gestalt game this Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now Friday we'll pick up Princes of the Apocalypse on Friday at 8 p.m. and we actually played quite a bit of Princes of the Apocalypse during the 24-hour stream. So all of the players were not there for the second game, but they will be surprised to know that the entire Riverguard Keep has now been alerted of their presence, and they'll be rolling initiative as soon as we start the game on Friday, and they have their hands full, let me tell you. Saturday is Titan's Grave. We played Titan's Grave last Saturday as well. Great game. The party actually they made their way throughout the underground subterranean caverns and the old orcish metropolis that was once dominated by the orcs. They've actually made it to their destination. I kind of gave them a little cliffhanger, and now they are going to meet the Voss group, whoever this organization is, and we'll see how it goes from there. And that'll be Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Last but not least, we'll be picking up one of the other games that we played during the 24-hour Extra Life event, and we'll be picking up Out of the Abyss on Sunday at 4 p.m. And the party, they had been actually quite a bit happened in that game as well. They were jumped by the Drow scouting party. They were betrayed by I believe it was Jimjar and Sildeth. They actually had betrayed them and led the Drow party. Basically, were leaving clues for them as to where they were going. Also, the female dwarf Eldith, she had died in a battle versus some Kuatoa, and also they got to see the demon, the Sea of the Father, as the Kuatoa were worshiping and giving tribute to. They've seen Demogorgon. So lots going on. The party has lost several of the NPCs, and I believe they're heading to Blingdenstone next. So we will see where they go, see how they get there. Maybe they'll be able to find some kind of either a ferryman through the Dark Lake, or maybe they'll be able to find maybe a balloonsman or something. We'll see what happens. But we'll be picking that up on Sunday. So that is pretty much everything I have to say. This is a pretty short this week in tabletoping video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a comment down below. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask, and I'll usually save those for the bag of holding. Any kind of questions, concerns, comments, feel free to leave them below. Thank you guys again. I can't say enough. Thank you guys again for helping raise $3,110 for Extra Life in the Arnold Palmer Children's Hospital. You guys, it means the world to me, and I truly thank you. And we'll do it again next year. So until next Monday, you guys have a good one. I'll see you in the stream. But remember, I won't see you until Wednesday for the DM workshop when we do some 5e stuff. So see you guys. Take it easy.